नामजद किया गया है ताकि राहुल जी संसद से निकल जाए।
Key opposition leader Rahul Gandhi has been removed from his seat in parliament after a court sentenced him to 2 years in prison for defamation over remarks he made about Prime Minister Narendra Modi. As Gandhi is one of Modi's most vocal critics, the unjust verdict has led to outrage and protests against the latest attack on Indian democracy.
We regularly engage with our Indian counterparts to encourage the Indian government to uphold its own commitments to protect human rights, just as we look to ourselves to do the same thing.
In a newly released report, the U.S. State Department slammed significant human rights abuses in India. The State Department pointed out the Hindu supremacist government's targeting of religious minorities, dissenters, and journalists.
रेशो है जिसमें लड़कियां कम है, उतना लड़कियां भरने के लिए भी हमको मुसलमानों की 40 लाख लड़कियां चाहिए होगी.
A Hindu militant leader and owner of an extremist television network, Suresh Chavhanke, has called on Hindus to convert 4 million Muslim women. The bigoted and sexist threat is a way to incite anti-Muslim targeting in response to the love jihad myth.
आने वाले दिनों में ऐसी बड़ी संख्या में मुसलमान हिंदू बनेंगे.
ये जो हो रहा है वो गलत है, हमारी हिंदू लड़कियों को प्रोटेक्शन के लिए कर रहे हैं हम लोग.
50 anti-Muslim hate speech rallies were held in the last 4 months alone in Maharashtra state. Hindu extremist leaders made open calls for violence and economic boycotts against Muslims. Almost all those hate speech events were attended by BJP politicians. India's federal probe agency arrested Kashmiri journalist Irfan Mehraj under a draconian anti-terror law on baseless charges of terror funding. Mehraj has been arrested in the same case as renowned human rights defender Khurram Parvez, who has been languishing in jail since 2021.
My father and my grandfather, everyone were in same address, but unfortunately they have removed 3 names.
Ahead of assembly elections, the names of hundreds of thousands of Muslim voters from BJP-ruled Karnataka state were found to be missing from the latest electoral roll. This comes weeks after a Hindu supremacist group pushed the government to remove over 9,000 Muslim names from the voter list in Bangalore city. 2 Muslim teenagers have been arrested by police in Maharashtra state for sharing their disappointment that the state's Aurangabad city had been given a Hindu name due to Hindu supremacist influence. Local Hindu extremists have been severely harassing their families, demanding that they be kicked out of the village. The administration of Delhi University debarred 8 students who participated in the screening of the BBC documentary India, the Modi Question. The 8 students will not be allowed to take their upcoming exams.
1 साल के लिए मैं पेपर जो है वो बिगाड़ हूँ दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय से. मेरा गुनाह सिर्फ इतना था कि सरकार द्वारा ब्लॉक्ड जो वीडियो है BBC डॉक्यूमेंट्री, उसके लिए मैंने मीडिया के अंदर अपना पक्ष रखा.